I have a question for Dr. LaFaso. And as you mentioned in your testimony, what we are discussing here today comes down to the distinction between possessing power and exercising power to control the terms and conditions of employment. Could you walk us through why this distinction is so important and why the court was correct in finding the possession of power is enough to create an employee-employer relationship?
Yes, thank you for that question. When you're at the bargaining table and say you are an entity and you're in a dual employer situation, so there's two potential employers, and only one employer is at the bargaining table, say the one that you see day to day, but the other employer has the power to dictate terms and conditions of employment, but typically doesn't exercise it. Bargaining becomes futile. This is about employees who are exercising what the Supreme Court has termed a fundamental right, and that is the policy of this Congress to encourage the practice and procedures of collective bargaining. That is still the law. And to uphold the law in an appropriate way, then you must have, bargaining must be not futile. And bargaining's futile if there aren't the people at the bargaining table who are authorized and have the authority to bargain. If there's someone who's missing from the bargaining table that has authority to stop agreement, that renders the act null. And that is not the policy of this Congress. The policy of this Congress is still the National Labor Relations Act.